Hello there everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Mania Legends. So today we are going to be hatching our new legendary dragon, so we might as well just go ahead and take a look at him right now. So this is the delicious egg that we can see right here in the hatchery. He's lovely in purple, he's so cute, but the egg is actually terrifying. Like this red gem in the middle, I don't even know what to think about it. And it has a little mouth on it as well, which is even weirder. But this is the Dark Machine Dragon, like I've said before, so this is another legendary for us today. That is pretty sweet. Dark Machine Dragons insist on sleeping with the night light on at night. This trainer isn't sure what they're afraid of. Well, considering that the Dark Machine Dragons are meant to be, like, terrifying in their own right, even though they're not as a baby, like, look at how cute he is. Oh, well, I guess we have no room. We have some crowded nursery stuff. But I think the only thing that we can really do is just sell our second champion dragon for now, because I can't be bothered to really go out and do all the other stuff. So yeah, let's just sell our little champion here. Probably made a few people sad doing that, but here we go. And let's place him over here in his habitat. Okay, so little Lessie here, just how cute is that? I don't even want to level him up. Like, look at how adorable this little baby boo is. And when he evolves, he gets kind of ugly, kind of mean, kind of scary. And look at him waddling around. Oh gosh. He like attacked that piece of food. Come attack it. What are you gonna do? Oh, you silly robot. Whatever, let's just level him up anyway. We might as well just see his adult form. Here he is, the devourer of worlds and space and everything. But, yeah, I really think that his tail is, like, the weirdest part about him, despite all the blades everywhere and all that stuff. But, yeah, this guy took 3 months for us to breed, which is not the funnest of times, but, hey, what can you do, really? And on top of us getting that guy, you've probably seen some of you in the last video, but I did manage to breed the brand new Dragon of the Week, the Liberty Dragon, for my how to breed video, but the combination is the Razor and Brick Dragons at the moment. I got pretty lucky getting it on like my 5th try, but there's another 17 hours left before we can hatch this guy, so I'm just gonna have to wait it out until tomorrow night, really. So I don't really have any free time for like the next 22 hours. Put it that way. But for now, I don't really know what we'll do. Probably just some dungeon stuff as per usual. But the Trainer Trials event is officially over. So if you didn't get the Torch Dragon yet, then I'm very sorry for you. Like, I feel really bad. But it's nice to see that we have gone down to 182 points. I'm a fan of this, and I'll have to watch that ad video later to get our free chest. But what do we have here? Oh look, it's giving us like 400s, as if it's like, oh, this is the hardest thing ever. Okay, we can't do this fight with our sunflower alone, but let's just go with Dean for now. Dean, our clay dragon, should be pretty sweet. But, you know, I just at least want one free chest. I just want to see what we get. But, obviously, at this level, this league, this is gonna be a cakewalk for us. For as long as we want it to be, really. Like I've said this before, but the way that the Enchantment League works is very, very strange. And obviously there are very obvious ways to take advantage of it. So I am not going to complain. But this guy does have a lot of levels, so maybe he has done the same thing and underleveled himself. I know that's not the right thing to say, but maybe. Who knows? I don't know what's going through this guy's head. All I know is I'm glad that we get some free chests every now and then. Pretty good. Still waiting on fire. Would love me some fire. Come on, Dean. Look at that, we took like no damage for all these fights. It's pretty good. And what did we get? Obviously we got the purple chest here. Let's open it up. And what do we find? We got some energy as well. That's not too bad because we do need it for our clay dragon, but I don't think I'm going to go too much further into enchantment stuff. We've been doing it so much recently. And again, we've been doing so much dungeon stuff recently, but I can't afford to skip a day when there's the boxer dragon in there, because if I do, I know that that's going to be like, wow, if I hadn't have not done it last Tuesday, I know I would have gotten boxer then, and I will not be happy with myself. And I know it makes no difference, but I'm going to go into the dungeon in heroic mode. How about that game? Is that going to jinx you into giving it to me? Like I said, I know that makes no difference, but you know, we just haven't done heroic mode fights or dungeon stuff in forever. And wow, we didn't even kill that steampunk. That's a shame. But, you know, this is too loud for me. I swear I do this every time. It's like as soon as I start recording, I'm just like, wow, everything's so loud. Oh, wow. But, you know, I just wish that this boxer dragon would be like, hey yo, dude, I know you've been really wanting this bouquet for a while. How about I just give it to you? Okay, that sounds too weird. It's already getting too sexual. Gone wild, gone sexual. I'm pretty sure you know the memes by now. But I don't know what to say during these dungeon fights anymore. Honestly, it's just same thing, day in, day out, rinse, repeat. And it's gonna be like that for like the next month until we get the zombie. I just wish that the dungeon fights were quicker, you know? Like, I know I'm gonna beat them every time, so I just don't see the point of elongating them to 2 rounds. I mean, I know why they are the way they are, but I just wish they weren't, you know? But hopefully we should be able to upgrade our clay dragon to enchantment level 2 pretty soon if we keep getting more enchantment stuff. If I was actually bothering with the enchantment league as much as I should be, I'd actually be probably towards upgrading the breeding den and having an upgrade on our clay dragon as well, but I've said this before, I just don't spend a whole lot of time playing this game off camera, excluding during events. During, like, the last event, the Forgotten Castle, I was pretty much on this game all the time that I could afford to be on it. But when there's no events on, or no special stuff, then I legitimately just don't enter the game, apart from the 20 minutes every day or 2 that I record. I mean, very recently, I've actually been uploading every single day, which is very different for me. It's a good change. It's a habit that I wish I could keep, but I don't know how long it's gonna last. Who knows? And I do hope that this is actually recording. Yeah, I think it is. Wow, tapping out. That's not very professional of you, Quackalax. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Getting so pedantic. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not wasting like an entire 20 minutes of my day. Thank you very much. But one thing I'm very glad about, since it is the end of the event, is that I am no longer getting spam messages saying, "Where's the key to level 4? Where's the key to level 2? Please?" And then I'm just like, yo, look, it's RNG. I can't tell you which chest it's in because the one that I found the key in is different to the one that you're gonna find the key in. And it's just like, yeah, but can't you just tell me where the key is? No, it doesn't work like that. Damn it. Like, I wish it was easier for some people to understand that I cannot know everything that happens in this game. I cannot be the person that can fix your game if there is an error with it. And same goes for anyone. If your game is encountering any problems, if it's black screening, if you can't enter it, please put in a support ticket to Gameloft instead of thinking that I can help you. Like, obviously I get the people that are just like ranting in their comments saying, wow, I can't believe I haven't been able to use my phone for the last 3 weeks for the event because it just isn't loading. That's fine. But, like, I've had a few people recently that have just assumed that I can fix everything in the game. And it really doesn't work like that. I'm sorry, I don't work for Gameloft. I am not a personal Gameloft slave. I am not a Gameloft ambassador. I can't help you in that front. Sorry. And what another disappointing dungeon run, right? I can't even make this luck up. Like, I'm sure it's the same for a lot of people, but I want to see the boxer before the end of the event. It is the 22nd. The 22nd. Please tell me that that is not the end of the boxer's time. Was it the 22nd or the 24th? For how long the boxer was available? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't want to know. Just plain and simple, I don't want to know. I'm gonna be so disappointed, aren't I? I'm just not gonna get him, and I'm gonna have to make that shouting, screaming video that I promised. If that's the case, then I hope my next door neighbours aren't in. And I hope people actually get the context behind the video, because I doubt they will, and they'll just be like, what the hell is this? Dislike, hate it. I don't even know what accent I'm doing, honestly. Just some squeaky person, I guess. Squeaky, semi-Russian, no, not Indian. What? I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just disappointed. I'm very disappointed. It's like what mothers say. It's like, oh, I'm not sad, I'm just disappointed. And then you know that you've, like, made them very angry, and then you're like, oh god, what do I do now? I'm probably going to die. And we can actually feed this guy up by 1/4 of a level. Oh, you do give me gracious gifts, game. Thank you kindly. But what stuff do we actually have? We need quite a lot of these average stuffs, and as many as we can get is 12 out of 32, so we need a lot more of these, actually. Well, since we're not doing anything else, we might as well just keep going with the last 2 dragons that we have for these fights. Let's go. We know we're gonna win anyway. And I don't actually have anyone else to talk to tonight. I'm gonna be a lonesome loner, and it's only 10. I say it's only 10 PM, but I'm assuming a lot of people actually go to bed at this time. Or even earlier. I remember, like, back in year 6, when my bedtime was, what, 8 o'clock? 7 o'clock? I don't know, is that even early? Actually, year 6 it might have been bumped up a little to like 9 PM, but I know that like year 5 it was a little bit early. I'm gonna be a terrible parent. I'm always gonna be like, am I sending them to bed too early? Oh no! I'm just gonna feel really bad. And then again, I know I'm one of those parents that is like gonna be, you are not allowed 2 meters out of my sight. I know what you're capable of. Terrible child. By the way, hint, never call your child terrible if you're a parent. That does not help with their self-confidence. Just a little warning there. What other dragons does this guy have? A level 22. Well, you know, we could use some of our other dragons in this, right? When do we ever use these secondary dragons here? Let's go. And we'll take our Andy with us just in case. But this is cool how you could just deck out your entire team like this and be like, oh, a level 30, I'll show you. I don't know if we're even going to win this fight, to be honest. Let's just do it anyway. Whoa, dude! You're destroying us. Nost! Nost is a failure, it's official. Nost, damn it. Are we going to attack first here? Never mind, we didn't even kill the thing. Well, this is going terribly. All because that clownfish dragon can't even take on an emperor that's super effective against it. You know, it's just one of those things. I'm sure it wouldn't hurt us to actually enchant some of our higher level dragons, but... And by high level I mean the other level 30s, but what can you do? At least doing fights like this actually makes them a little bit more interesting, because it's like, oh, are we gonna win? Are we not gonna win? Who knows? It's a surprise. Let's see if we can take this guy out. Wait, our Ice Dragon's Enchantment level 2, isn't he? Of course. I needed him at that for the Origami Dragon breeding, actually. I was like, wait, why is he level 2? Did I do it by accident? This guy doesn't even have an enchantment on him. That's why we're able to do so much damage with that guy. Oh well. I guess his bronze dragon was just a little bit too strong for us. But, you know, it does take longer to do these at, like, obviously, to get the rewards. Whoa, that is a big chest. Thank you for your kindness in giving us a free fight, my friend. Very kind of you. And I don't know what dragons we actually have left now. We have, like, nothing. We have nothing available for us. It's not very good. Let's just put a bunch of trash in here. But people have said to me that the chest that you get at the end of these... Whoa, crap. I just dropped a screwdriver on the floor. But the chest that you get at the end of these Enchantment League fights is actually determined by what league the enemy you're facing was in. Which isn't actually what the game directly says, but apparently that was what it was meant to be. So say we're in this league and we defeat some guy with level 5 dragons and then we get like the highest tier chest that we can see, then it usually does mean that the guy is just like giving us a free pass. And it looks like we are actually going to have to use Andy now. It's a shame. But all of our level 30 dragons are dead. They are rest in peace. You poor dead souls. But obviously, Andy does not have any issues with level 30 dragons, so that is not too bad. I know I said I wasn't going to do any more enchantment fights, but you know, it's not too often that I upload a longish video, so whatever. Like I said, I don't have anything else to do tonight. For a change, actually. But what do we get? What do we get? Give me something good. Another purple one, that's fine. But you saw the last chest had like special jewelers and that on it, so it was obviously better than this purple one that we're getting. But these enchantment materials are more relevant to what we need most of the time. I don't know if that is how it was meant to be, but it just is how it is. Oh, and our clay dragon's back in 7 seconds, so let's go. You know what? This guy's level 40. I don't think we are strong enough to take that on, so I'm going to reset. Oh, damn it! Why is he busy? That actually happens a lot more frequently than I'd like to see, where you decide to go into a fight and then it's like, this trainer is busy. Come back later, please. I remember when I first started up, that had pretty much happened for like every single fight that I tried to do, so it was not fun. Is this the second Agave Dragon that this guy's used? Don't tell me that he just has like 5 towers worth of a game of dragons, please. Okay. I may be very mistaken. I feel like I'm going crazy. But we did get our new legendary, so that was pretty good today. 2 Kitsunes as well. What is this guy doing? What, my friend? What are you doing? What is the dealio? Emilio? Let's open up the chesty box. Open up the chesty box. That was useless. Open up the bipty bop. I guess we just do our final fights with our Comet Dragon, and then I should call it a video, call it a day. I don't really know how to say it. But, you know, it's whatever really. I'm glad we did breed the Liberty Dragon really quick though. That was... I was like, gosh damn it. I bet because it's a light epic it's just going to avoid us until like the last day and cause me misery. But, no, that's not the case. I don't know if I've mentioned it already, but I am going to be gone from this Friday night onwards until like Tuesday afternoon. Because I am going to Insomnia, the gaming festival in Birmingham in the UK, for any of you that know what it is. I might do some videos while I am there, like just recorded stuff that probably nobody will want to watch anyway. But if there's no videos out for those days, now you know why. I'm glad I put the warning at the end of the video so nobody hears about it, so then everyone's going to be like, where have you gone? Ah! Because, surprisingly enough, even for me, if I don't upload in a day, I get a bunch of people spam messaging me, demanding me to come back, or demanding to know why I'm not here. It's not a great thing. And, yeah, if you didn't know already, the Crowded Nursery event is on as well for the Machine Dragon. Apparently, because we hatched our Dark Machine, we're actually already in 50th position. That's not too bad. I don't even think we have the machine. No, I don't think we do. It'd be cool to get a Machine Dragon, but there's no way in any way that we will be able to get him, unfortunately. But I think that we have sat here for long enough for today. I'm getting a little bit tired. My eyes are achy. So this was our new dragon for today. I am hoping we can get that Boxer Dragon. If it's like the end of his event time already, I am actually going to scream very loudly. But thank you very much for watching, everyone. Good luck with all the breeding, especially with the new Dragon of the Week. But until next time, I will see you then.